What is up, Extreme Basketball Association fans? And we are back for more playoff action. We are here with the 3 seed Fresno Fury taking on the 6 seed Iowa Energy. Another big time exciting matchup here. The Iowa Energy were the 1 seed in the Western Conference last season. This year, due to a lot of injuries and players getting older, they fell down to the 6 seed. And they'll be taking on this new Fresno Fury team. This team missed out on the playoffs last year. They were supposed to be one of the top teams in the EBA last season, but things just didn't pan out for them. They finished almost in the middle, close to the very bottom, but close enough to the top two in that Western Conference. But this year, they just took the league by storm. The beginning of the season, this team looked like the finals favorite. Dylan Fernandez looked like the MVP. But they came back a little down to earth after that, but they still finished as one of the best teams in the league. So yeah, this is their first time in the playoffs. They're looking to make a run and bring some glory home to these Fresno fans who are hungry. Take a look at the roster. Dylan Fernandez, the 90 overall. He averaged 19, 8 rebounds on 50, 40, 60% from the free throw line. That's not good at all. But he's here alongside Terrell Richardson, fantastic shooting guard here, good scorer. Harrison Rieger, the point guard, Kyrie Prince, the big man, Brent Lawley, who's upset. He's not sure if Fresno is a place where he can finish his career. Elijah Jackson off the bench, Leon Winston, the rookie out of Texas A&M, Clifton Cartwright, who's had a pretty decent season this year for the Fury. So yeah, very good team here. Feel like they should play good as we look at the Energy. Big time missing player here. Their best player, he was, let me check real quick. Fernandez was all EBA second team, and Orlando Champion right here was all EBA third team. Fantastic player. Averaged 15, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. But he's injured. He's going to be out 1 to 2 weeks with a high right ankle sprain. He will not be available game 1. They have his partner in crime, Zach Williams, pretty good point guard here for this team. D'Angelo Cotton, Romello Dawkins, Aiden Duramenko, Jarrell Springer. They got the rookie out of Kentucky, Tavion Wright. So this is a very good team right here. Like I said, they are going to be hurt without not having Orlando Champion. That is going to hurt them, in my opinion. We take a look at the standings. The Energy finished 45 and 37, and the Fresno Fury finished 52 and 30. They were, like I said, one of the best teams to play. They won their division by 5 games. And Iowa lost theirs by 16, but to the best team in the league, in my opinion, Omaha Bisons. So yeah, like I said, very big time game here. I've done enough talking. We're going to go ahead, send this down to the guys, and get started.
And coming forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 24, Dylan Fernandez.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Fresno, Williams. Pass to Dawkins. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The three from Prince. Gets the three to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Williams. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Fernandez. About a minute played here so far in the first. From the line. Just 5 on the clock. The shot off that time.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Williams against Prince. Pass to Dawkins. Jacks up a three. No good on the shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williams against Prince. Here's Fernandez. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Dawkins. To the inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Williams against Prince. Outside Richardson. There's a screen. Launches it from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Dawkins. Drilled from 11 feet out. Dawkins has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Guarded by Richardson. Outside, Williams. Here's Dawkins. Banked it in off the glass. He has 7.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Richardson. Defense is right there. Missed inside.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Williams. Here's Dawkins. From 13. It's rebounded by Fernandez. And so here's Fresno. Trailing by 4. Richardson finds Prince. Here's the pick. Pass to Fernandez. The kick out to Richardson. Here's Fernandez. And again, no good by Fresno.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Williams from long range knocks down the long J.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And for Fresno, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Timeout called. Fresno. Making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Fernandez. Fade away. Off the window. It's good. Fernandez has got his second basket.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
It's good. Dawkins has got 9. For Fresno, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Prince against Williams. Here's Fernandez. Can't get it to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hawkins, the pass to Dawkins. Defended by Jackson. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Over Prince. Williams misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Hammers the lob through.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Williams. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, it's stolen away. Jackson outside. Pass to Fernandez. Shot clock at 6. Back to Prince. Let's go with a 3. And Dawkins pulls it down. Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Hawkins. Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. He has 6.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called, Fresno. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Winston. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Springer. Right outside. Pass to Springer. There's the triple. And for Fresno, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. And there's a pick. Here's Cartwright. He drops it from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Springer. No points so far. Fades back. Fresno with a rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Jackson on the wing. To the paint. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Dawkins. They set the pick for three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Cartwright passes to Jackson. The three. The shot comes out. Got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here he goes. Springer. And he gets it to go. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. Jackson outside. 4-3. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Here's Springer. Pass to Dawkins. From deep. No good that time. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Cartwright. Over to the wing. Tries again. The shot that time not on target. Here's Springer. 18 feet out. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Cartwright. Back to Jackson. Pass to Cartwright. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Cartwright. Jackson surveying the D to the left side wing. Here's Cartwright. He's off on the layup. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Jones. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Jones has got his first basket.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Right, outside. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Springer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops it first. Winston, he's checked in for Jones. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Winston. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Lots of room. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Back to right. Out to the right wing. Here's Springer. 5 points in the game, and he gets that one. Springer's got 7 points in the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Richardson. Fires the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Springer. He has 7. Over to the left wing. Right, pass to Springer. Another shot. And it's in. Off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The fader. The rebound by Jackson. For Fresno, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Cartwright. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him. Cartwright's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Springer. Three-pointer. That shot off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Winston, the pass to Cartwright. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Cartwright's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
They set the screen. Here's Springer. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Springer's got 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Cartwright. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Winston. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Right, the pass to Springer. Cartwright with a rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
The kick out to Richardson. And there's the screen. The 3 ball. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Springer. He's got 12. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. This will be his 4th shot at the line here, this one. So both teams changing it up here.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
For Fresno, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. They set a pick. Here's Winston. Puts it up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Winston's got 4 points in the quarter. Back to Williams. Fresno with a rebound.
Normally he drains that.
Jackson, the pass to Cousins. Back to Jackson. Pass to Winston. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
For Fresno, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Jackson, pass to Cousins. There's a screen. Over Williams. Cousins can't hit.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Cousins against Williams. Launches a three. The rebound by Jackson.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Takes the three. He buries it from three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Springer. 15 points in the game. The layup off target. For Fresno, they've got 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Winston. Lets the three fly. Another three for Fresno.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Winston. Substitution on the floor.
Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. Still need this, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Timeout called, Fresno. For Fresno, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. They set the screen. Pass to Fernandez. Fades. And the shot goes down. Fernandez has got 6.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Williams against Prince. Cashes in the 12-footer. He has 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Fernandez. Back to Prince. Fires the 3. Here's Fernandez. The 3. Unable to get that one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Count that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williams against Prince.
Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Fresno. 6-point game. Here's Fernandez. And it's all from 3-point range.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Dawkins. Fresno with a rebound. Here's Prince. Here's Fernandez. On target from range. Fernandez has got 9.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Dawkins. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 17 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Prince. Richardson for 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. The 3 from Prince. And Dawkins pulls it down.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williams passes to Dawkins. Outside, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And for Fresno, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. And for Fresno,
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
and he lobs it up.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Fernandez. Four on the clock. Back to Prince. Over Williams. Prince can't hit. Shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dawkins. There's a screen. And that one hits the back iron. For Fresno, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Fernandez. The kick out to Richardson. Here's Fernandez. 9 points in the game. Buries it from 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And the visitors call time here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Williams on the wing. From the arc. No good there.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Fernandez. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Fresno shooting their first free throws of the night now. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Shooting at a respectable 49%. Guarded by Richardson. To the left wing. From the corner. And the shot goes in. He's got 9.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Prince. Pass to Fernandez. Tipped. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Dawkins. He's got 17. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Fernandez. 13 points in the game. Shot on the wing. Doesn't go that time. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside, Williams. They set the pick. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Gets an open look and hits it. Shooting a disappointing 38%. And the visitors call time here. Visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Dawkins. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Fresno with a rebound. Fernandez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Prince. There's a 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Springer. 15 points in the game. Pass to Dawkins. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Outside Richardson. Cuts off the pass. Here's Springer. Pass to Dawkins. Three-pointer. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Richardson, the pass to Cartwright. On the wing, Richardson fires for 3. The shot, no good. Richardson's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Springer. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Cartwright. Give him 8 points now. Misses the baby hook.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 17. From the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Dawkins has got 19 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Can they get it? Pure from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seal it up, oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Springer. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Springer's got 18 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They set the pick. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Dawkins. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Richardson. Here's Cartwright. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Springer. He's got 18. Fresno with a rebound. Outside Richardson. Pass to Cartwright. Outside Richardson. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Pass to Dawkins. They set a pick. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Cartwright. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Cartwright's got 4 points this quarter.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. We've got Jackson, and it's Cartwright in at the point. It's stolen away. Here's Winston. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The line for Fresno. Cartwright taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Mobley, he's checked in for Fresno. It's both from the stripe. Here's Springer. Down low. Hawkins, the pass to Wright. Here's Springer. No good on the triple. And for Fresno, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Winston, pounded by Wright. Winston, the pass to Mobley. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Wright outside. Pass to Springer. And here's Wright. 6 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Springer's got 20. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's the pick. Here's Winston. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Springer. Nice move. Nice move. Cartwright with a rebound. And here's Fresno now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And counted from 12 feet.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Hawkins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Fresno, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. There's a screen. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Winston misses. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And the basket by Springer. Springer's got 22.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Pass to Winston. Jones with a screen on right. Here's Winston. Off target from three-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Springer. To the middle. Here's Carl. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Springer. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Cartwright. Pass to Jones. And no good. Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. And there's the screen. Here's Springer. Fresno with a rebound. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Winston to the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Dawkins. Hawkins, the pass to Williams. Dawkins has got 24 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Timeout called. Fresno. Making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Fresno's head coach was saying to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Prince with the bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Dawkins. Back to Williams. Six on the shot clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Fernandez. Fernandez has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Williams against Prince. Here's Fernandez. Fires from the wing. That one no good. Pass to Williams. Here's Dawkins from behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Dawkins has got 6 in the quarter.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Prince. With the fadeaway. Oh, nice shot by Fernandez. Gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Williams against Prince. Looking to get back on track. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Fernandez. Back to Prince. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Fernandez. Shot clock at 6. Nails it from 3.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And there's a pick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brent. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the visitors call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Now here's Williams.
Personal foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Fresno with a rebound. Pass to Prince. There's the three. That shot is off.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Dawkins. To the paint. To the right side. Here's Williams. And right on target. That one's good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Prince. Fires for three. And the three-pointer goes.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
1:57 left in the fourth. They set a pick. Here's Dawkins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dawkins has got 30 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. The three ball. Prince grabs the miss. And for Fresno, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Richardson with a screen on Williams. Here's Prince. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Dawkins. Comes up empty down low. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Fernandez. The layup misses. Here's Dawkins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the away team, Dawkins. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Number 13. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. The visiting club takes the win on the road, and they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
GG's to the Iowa Energy coming on the road, taking down the Fresno Fury. The playoff experience once again showing off as the Energy made the playoffs last season. Fury, first time playoff team, and they go down at home. Nice game here by the Energy. Take a look at the box score. The rookie Clifton Cartwright, I text saying them, with a smooth 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 of 9 shooting from the field. You'd like to see a little more out of on the leading scorer for the Fury, Dylan Fernandez, only 18 points, 6 rebounds, shot 7 of 14 from the field. And besides that, just not a lot of help on the outside. Starting point guard, only 9 points. He did have 7 assists, though. Lawley with 4 points and 10 rebounds. Just not a lot of scoring help from the starters to, get the job done. When your best player's only playing 25 minutes and got 18 points. I don't think that's a good recipe for success. And as we look at the Energy, the small forward Romello Dawkins stepping up big in the absence of Orlando Champion with 32 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 12 of 21 from the field, 6 of 10 from 3. Springer had 22 points, but on 20 shots. And Zach Williams with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 5 of 12 shooting. Not good offense from both teams, really, but Energy just able to get the job done, playing some elite defense down the stretch. Like I said, the experience for them helped. So, we look at the team comparisons. The Energy shot 48% from the field. Both teams shot 42% from 3. Energy had 40 points in the paint. They were outscored on the bench and by assist. But, like I said, the team performance just helped them get the job done. So Energy will go up 1-0 in the series. And, that'll be it for this game.